Hi everyone, welcome back to another visual scriptures video. I hope you've all been well. In today's video, I want to talk about something that I have personally been dealing with for quite a bit of time. Now, for those of you who know me, know that I can be a bit of a perfectionist at times. I tend to want to be the best at what I am doing, and I don't like making mistakes. Now, the problem with this mindset I found is that it can be easy to start comparing yourself to others who are better than you. Now, I'm sure that 100% of you have compared yourselves to others at some point in your life, whether that be in relation to your appearance, skill levels, level of education, grades, fitness levels, achievement in sports and work, what you own, the types of shoes you wear, the kind of car you drive, how many social media followers you have. The list goes on and on. Unfortunately, we humans have normalized this toxic behavior of comparison. Like the compare button on websites that help us see the difference between different products, it has become normal for us to hit the compare button when it comes to looking at ourselves and others. Now, the outcome of comparing ourselves to others can be quite dangerous. It can lead to two bad outcomes. The first potential outcome is that it can lead to you thinking little of yourself, degrading the beauty of God's creation. You see, the psalmist in Psalm 113 verses 13 to 14 explained, "For you created my innermost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well." The word for fearfully in Hebrew is best summed up as great reverence, heartfelt interest, and with respect. Wonderfully, when translated from Hebrew, means unique and set apart. In other words, God made you with heartfelt interest. He made you with his entire heart put into the process. And he made you different from every single person on this earth. There's no one else like you. You are everything he wanted you to be. You look the way he wanted you to look. And you have the things he wants you to have at this point in time. Moses, in the book of Exodus, was once afraid of speaking to large crowds. But God asked him, "Who gave humans their mouths to speak? Go, I will give you the words to speak." In other words, God told Moses that he was enough. He was exactly the way that God created him to be. He lacked nothing. Now, the second potential bad outcome of comparing yourself to others is that it can lead you to become quite proud, thinking you are better than others. Now, it says in Proverbs chapter 16 verse 5 in the NIV translation that the Lord detests all the proud of heart. Be sure of this, they will not go unpunished. Now, the word we use for detest in this verse in Hebrew is tolbat, which, I hope I said that correctly, means abomination. Now, I think the ESV translation translates this verse more accurately. It says in the ESV, "Everyone who is arrogant in heart is an abomination to the Lord." Now, for those of you who are Bible nerds like myself, might recognize that the word abomination is the same word that is used to describe many other things in the Bible. Now, I'm not going to be going through the things that are described as abominations in the Bible. Rather, I'm going to be leaving it up to you to look through the Bible and find some of the things that are described as being abominations to the Lord. Now, I really urge you to do this because you might find yourself quite surprised in finding that being proud is comparable to some of the other things that are described as abominations to the Lord. There's this Jewish story that I love of a man who once said that, "When I reach the world to come, God will not ask me why I wasn't more like Moses. Rather, God will ask me why I wasn't more like me. So, the takeaway point here is don't worry about being like others. Only worry about being yourself. Be yourself and focus on who God made you to be. Now, I think that Pastor Stephen Furtick summed it up quite well when he said, "This is why comparing yourself to others is dangerous. When you compare yourself to someone who is better at something than you are, it can cause you to feel unqualified, even though God is pleased with your progress. When you compare yourself to someone who is worse off than you, it can cause you to think you've arrived, even though God is giving you a greater capacity and has called you to do more. Both are corrosive to your soul because God's qualification of you is not proven by comparison. It is rooted in calling." I really hope that you guys have found this helpful. I know that I really have in thinking about all this, and I've been really focusing in on the fact that I should not be comparing myself to others and just telling myself that I am enough. I am where God has placed me at this point in my life. I have the skills and I have the things that God has blessed me with, and I should just do my best in all that I am doing. Anyway, if you have found this video helpful, please be sure to give it a like and share it amongst your family and friends or anyone else that you think might benefit from this video. Thank you all for watching. God bless, and until next time, bye.